SBR Videos is sponsored by Sports Cash System. Click on the link below for more information. Hi, welcome to SBR Forum Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are previewing Week 13 in the NFL, and right now we are talking with Jeff Cadillac from jeffcadillac.com, who doesn't have a great record with us in our videos this year, but is actually one of our most popular handicappers out of all of them, undoubtedly. Jeff Cadillac, thanks for being back with us this week.
Thank you for having me, Peter.
All right, Jeff, listen, another loser last week, that's not so great, but people just love your videos. They love to comment. You're one of our most popular handicappers, so I think you really got something there. You got to go with your strengths, I think.
Well, I'll tell you something. I might not have won in the video this week, but I went 9-4-1 in Week 12 in the NFL.
Wow.
So, hey, a very strong week, and I'm looking forward to another strong week. I think as the season goes towards the third part of the season here, the last part, the strong teams will separate from the weak teams. So I think it's pretty good.
All right, yeah, and the strong handicappers separate from the weaker handicappers. Class really shows down the stretch, and I have a feeling that's you. Definitely a classy guy. All right, 9-4-1 against the spread. Jeff Cadillac, that's a great week. Congratulations. Hope you can do it again this week. All right.
Thank you, Peter.
The game that you're taking this week is St. Louis at San Francisco. Now, this is a game that I assigned to you. This is not a game you requested. You just took this one, and I assigned it to you, kind of like a little change of pace, but I think that we might be able to find an edge here. Let's see if you agree with me. San Francisco right now is an 8 or an 8.5 point home favorite. Total is all over the place. 41.5, 42, and 42.5 are all widely available numbers. And the Niners, of course, they're off the big Monday Night Football win, and the Rams, of course, are off of 2 straight big wins over suspect teams, though. And so the question is, can they go on the road? Do they have what it takes now to go on the road, against a team like the Niners and hang within a number, play competitively? I'm not exactly sure, but the Niners are getting Crabtree back for this game, right? They recently got Manningham back as well, so now their passing game, maybe it's even an asset, whereas it was a weakness earlier in the year. Kind of a low total. I'm thinking that maybe the over 41.5 would be a great play. What do you think?
Well, the St. Louis Rams always play the San Francisco 49ers tough.
Right.
As you said, St. Louis did have a nice win over Chicago at home. I like them. Chicago does have the 30th ranked run defense in the NFL. San Francisco won a game last week. Hey, listen, I think they should have won anyway. I mean, Washington has got the worst defense in the NFL, and their offensive line is suspect at times. And I think the blame should not be on RG3 the whole way. I think there's a lot of people on that team won't be there next year.
Sure.
But San Francisco had to win that game. And they looked at times very suspect on offense. So, I was watching that game very intensely, and I said, Kaepernick was looking kind of uneven at times, uncertain where to go. If they're suspect already against Washington, St. Louis might be more of a challenge because you got a lot of young guys on St. Louis. But They got a nice, strong defense that they're building. They got running backs Zach Stacy and Benny Cunningham are doing fine. And this guy, Tavon Austin, I mean, he's like a wild card.
Sure.
Every week, he surprises everybody. He does something that people haven't seen before. I think it's going to be closer than what people think, and I like St. Louis +9.
Yeah, you can get 9, but it's at negative odds right now. The widely available numbers at 110 are 8 or 8.5. So we can give you a St. Louis +8.5. And so just my one question is: so you're not very impressed with San Francisco's offense. What about the fact that Crabtree's coming back? I mean, that might be a big boost, right?
Well, Crabtree coming back is a big boost. He has been activated, but it's still uncertain whether or not he's going to be playing on Sunday. They haven't said whether or not, and it's already, as we do the taping of this game, it's still uncertain whether or not he's playing. So he has practiced, but, practice and play, 2 different things. They activated him because they probably want him late in the season and the push for the playoffs. But against the Rams this Sunday, it's still uncertain. And I'll tell you something. I like that St. Louis plus the points.
All right. Jeff Cadillac from jeffcadillac.com taking St. Louis +8.5. This might prove to be a very, very sharp pick. Jeff, thanks. Talk to you again next week.
Thank you, Peter.